Hello, this is my Module 7 Human Resource Frame for AEP 855. So, I described the Human Resource Frame after watching the video. I describe it as a kind of leadership style that really helps to empower employees, enhance staff development, and support staff, as well as increase the rate of response and make sure communication is important among all involved. This frame also utilizes encouraging positive morale and attitudes. I strongly believe that when you encourage your staff and you set goals and you help boost their morale, you are going to be reducing conflict in the workplace and you'll be providing a more fun atmosphere for all involved. This framework allows staff to feel like family by setting goals. So, for instance, I said you can set goals as an organization to work towards success. So if you have all, for instance, like teachers and paras all on the same page working towards the same goal, which should be helping students, they can all relate to one another. Even if they have different jobs within that process, if you make them all work towards the same goal and experience success, it can be like working with family and it can be very fulfilling. How I decided to do my hierarchy structure of this, I decided that I think obviously the principal is going to be the head, the leader of the organization. Then, following the principal, I chose to do teachers and students as the next in line. I know that the students they are the primary goal with all people involved in the school process. I just feel like without the teachers and the principal in that role, the students can't succeed. So I feel like the teachers really work hand in hand with students and the principal to make sure everything works together. So that's why I decided to put teachers and students on the same ranking, whereas a lot of people liked the idea of putting students ahead. I think that when you have strong teachers and you can maintain those teachers and keep them in the district, you will be building that success rate among students when you have powerful leaders such as the teachers in your schools. So I think that that goes kind of hand in hand with the students. That next step under parent or under teachers and students is my parents and paras. I put both of those kind of on the same thing only because I think sometimes we undervalue what our paras do in their everyday job, and especially considering what they're getting paid to do. So I kind of put them with parents because their involvement in the classroom and with the students can almost be equally impactful as the parents can with the students. Following that, I kind of put the next four together. I put office staff, so your secretaries, the nurses, cooks, custodians, and maintenance. I kind of waffled on if I wanted to put maintenance in this category or not, but I think sometimes we lose sight of what they do as well to help kind of ensure the safety of all of our students and staff. So I put all of those in the next category, which would be like my fourth category under the principal. I think all of their roles are important, but when you compare their roles to a parental role and a teacher role, I don't think they are as significant, but I'm not by any means downplaying what they do. Without them, our school would not be operating like it needs to be in order for teachers and students to experience success and for the principal to lead. My last category, which would be kind of like the fifth, includes my community and alumni members. I think involving community in schools is very valuable and important for students. However, sometimes it just doesn't work out. So those community members help tremendously with teaching our kids, providing real world examples, but it's not a necessary thing on an everyday basis like the parent involvement, para involvement, office staff, cooks, custodians, etc. My alumni part of it, I'm in an elementary school, so just thinking about alumni, like the fellow alumni that has left our elementary school, I'm thinking about their involvement, and I'm not trying to downplay that either, but it's just something that's not there on an everyday weekly, even monthly basis. We do have kids returning with younger siblings, but um, like I said, kind of with community members, it's not something we see on an everyday basis. So I put community members and alumni kind of at that bottom tier. Not that they aren't important, it's just with student success and this kind of framework, they are not on a day-to-day basis. They don't have that success rate that the teachers and parents and paras are trying to kind of push those students towards. So this is my hierarchy structure, and this concludes my Module 7.